What up? What the move is? It's been a minute since I did this. I damn near don't even know how to, yeah, I mean, operate the system no more, man. Mm? Yeah, it's been a good little minute. I have to find the time to, man, start doing these lives again and all that. I don't expect too many people to pop up because, like I say, it's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been real inactive on this page. You know what I mean? 14,000 subs. So yeah, man, we got to get this page back cracking, man. We got to crank this thing up, man. You know what I mean? But I'm just dropping in real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's a topic that I've been seeing in the news, media. You know what I mean? All that good stuff with Boosie and Kanye West. Now, Boosie, I guess Kanye West did an interview to where he was saying how he is responsible for a lot of the new styles of music of today. Like he spoke of Drake, Travis Scott, Future, Young Thug. You know, he pretty much said that he birthed all of them artists. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's going back to the, was it the 808 and Heartbreaks? That album he did, that auto tune album, that first one. He's saying that a lot of artists was birthed, you know, out of that era, and just his style alone, like the college dropout style. That's Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake took that style and ran. Which Drake is a versatile artist. He sings plus rap, but his rap, the way Drake raps, is that college dropout style. You know, if you're a student of the culture, you you would know that. Trying to see who this is. Okay. And why the fuck can I see the chat? Like at least 1 minute of it. I need to start. I hope I just ain't do no bullshit. Click the shit. All right, I see now. Bam. This is top. Some of these messages. And it's been a minute. Y'all gotta bear with me. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I did a live. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So Kanye said that he said in the last 20 years. So if we're gonna go back 20 years, I guess we're gonna go back to about what, that would be '04. And that's when Kanye came out. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying in the last 40 years he birthed, you know, almost every style in hip hop in the culture that we see today. So then, you know, our guy, you know, the outspoken one, our guy, Lil Boosie, he addressed it. And he was like, Kanye, you know what I'm saying? With you, if you know the backstory, Boosie, he been mad at Kanye ever since Kanye said that George Floyd was high on the fentanyl, or when that last rant that Kanye West went on, when he said the George Floyd thing, and he said a couple controversial things. I feel like the media took the things that they know that the black community would be the most outraged about. They took that and they pushed that forward. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know, Kanye been kind of outspoken to saying that we're the real Jews and all that. So the media is ran by the Jews. So they have pretty much, you know, wrote Kanye out of the narrative. You know what I'm saying? As far as in the media, can't get no good press to save his life. The media has nothing good to say about Kanye. So basically, they took what he said and they, instead of putting everything out what he said, as far as how we need to be more like the Jews and some of the other things that he said, they focused on the things that they know that would send the black community in outrage. You know what I'm saying? And it worked. You know what I'm saying? And Boosie, he bit on it hard. You know what I'm saying? And he went in on Kanye. I forget the specific issue, but I want to say it was in that rant when Kanye was going in on the Jews. You know what I'm saying? And So Kanye's been pretty much quiet on the issue. He never responded to Boosie or nothing. But here recently, I guess they've been having some back and forth. And my thing is Boosie has been pushed forward as somebody that is almost like a gatekeeper for the culture. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot of interviews. Vlad pays him to come on his platform and give his opinion on different topics, current events, different things of that nature. And Boosie has been pushed up, you know what I'm saying, held up to be the gatekeeper, But I just feel like when it comes to Kanye, Boosie just is not really he's not really qualified to really to get you know what I'm saying, to go at it with Kanye, because Kanye's a different type of cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, all due respect, you know what I'm saying? I don't play the favorite thing, you know what I'm saying? We all men, we all put on our pants one leg at a time. But Kanye is on another level than Boosie. As far as musically, socially, you know what I mean? I ain't even gonna get to trying to count nobody pockets and none of that. But just as far as who have done more for the culture, it would have to be Kanye, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Kanye is arguably the best producer in hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't give him his cigars. They don't give him his cigars, but if you want to be unbiased about it, he might be the dopest producer of our time. He's definitely one of them. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention about what he has been able to do with, through hip hop, as far as his music that he's put out as an artist. So I would just have to say, like Boosie say that we don't listen to Kanye in the hood and different things of that nature. But I would think that's something that would even set Kanye apart from Boosie, because Boosie raps about the street life, which controversy sells. You know what I'm saying? So the average street artist is going to be more popular than the average, what you would say, like a backpack rapper, or I wouldn't necessarily classify Kanye as a backpack rapper, but I would feel like Kanye did it his way. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to follow a blueprint that was already set. He made the blueprint. So just that alone, that would put him, as me being a student of the culture, student of hip hop, that would put Kanye above Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Because I fool with Boosie. I remember when I first got on the Boosie, it had to be about, It was early 2000s. It had to be like '04, something like that. '04, '03, '04, up in there. '03, '04, maybe even '02. I really can't remember, but I know it was early 2000s. And Boosie, you know what I'm saying? He was pressure when he first came out. Boosie was pressure when he was signed with Pimp C and all that with Trill, ENT. Boosie was pressure. You know what I'm saying? And he had some big records. But I really feel like when Boosie got locked up, he was at the peak of his career at that time. You know what I'm saying? So he did about, I forget how much time he did, but I feel like when he came home, he was never able to pick up that same steam that he had. Now, like some rappers, you see, they come home and this, they bigger than, as far as their music is gravitated to more when they come home than before they left. Like I don't know if y'all familiar with Lil J out of Chicago, controversial rapper out of Chicago. When he came home, he did like a 7. He did almost about the same time as Boosie. But when he came home, he hit the ground running, and people gravitated to his music, but it was almost the opposite thing with Boosie. And that's in my opinion, why Boosie had to go to some of these major platforms and things of that nature to keep his face out there. You know what I'm saying? Because his music wasn't really popping. Boosie haven't really had a big song since he got out. The only song that I could say that Boosie had since he got out was a song with, I want to say he got a song with Lotto. That's a big record. So he had one big record since he came home, and Boosie done been home 10 years now. So then on the other hand, we're comparing him and Kanye. Kanye just dropped Vultures. That album is everywhere. You know, you hearing songs from that album everywhere. You know, you're hearing them on the radio, you're hearing them, you're just hearing them records everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And then the album before that, Donda. That, to me, Donda should have won a Grammy. That album was fire than Killer Mike's album, the Donda album. And it was really no comparison. I listened to both albums before the Grammy, before Killer Mike even won the Grammy. I listened to both albums. Work out to him at the gym, whatever. Killer Mike, it dropped some shit. I ain't gonna lie, Killer Mike came with some heat. He came with some heat. He came with some shit. Hey, salute Killer Mike for that. You know, the album that he put out. You know what I'm saying? He definitely deserved high praise for that. But was it better than Donda? No. Was it any comparison with them two albums? No. You know what I'm saying? The only thing, yeah, like even on the production side, Kanye blew him away on the production side as far as Killer Mike and that Donda album. I don't even think Donda was even in the I don't even think they was nominated. You know what I'm saying? So that shows you how Kanye is going through a media blackout because the Donda album wasn't even nominated for a Grammy. Or I don't think it won any awards. But that was clearly the best album of the year. And to show you that I'm being unbiased, you had the Donda album, which was the top album. Then you had the Kendrick Lamar album, which was probably right behind that. Then you would have like Dirk put out an album that was pretty hard. You know, so them three albums right there was the best albums of the year. You know what I'm saying? Them was the best albums. And Dirk won some awards for the All My Life record that he did with J. Cole. But that album that Dirk put out, that was arguably his best album that he put out. You know what I'm saying? So the Donda, that Kendrick Lamar album, and Dirk's album was the top albums of the year. Since Kanye is, you know, pretty much going through a media blackout, he wasn't even nominated. But basically, I don't want to get too far off the topic, but what I'm trying to say is Boosie's music is not relevant right now. You know what I'm saying? And Kanye music is still relevant. So just that alone would propel Kanye ahead of Boosie. I mean, I fuck with Boosie, but he might need to eat a piece of humble pie on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not know Kanye, Boosie, and Boosie has only made it to like he's just an underground artist. You know what I'm saying? Now, as a social media personality, he's out of here. He's more popular for that than his music. You know what I'm saying? And some things I agree with him on, some things I don't. But just in general, Boosie is not no Kanye. We're not even gonna play that game. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know, Kanye is controversial, and a lot of us, we don't like Kanye for whatever reason. But we got to be unbiased. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And when comparing them two as artists, it's no comparison. No disrespect to Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boosie. You know what I'm saying? It's no hate. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a Boosie hate video. But I'm just addressing something that I seen in the media, and I'm gonna start touching on a lot of these topics because I see like the bloggers, you know what I'm saying? It seems like it's a void in the blogging game, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to fill that void. Yeah, so I'm gonna be touching on a lot of these topics, man. I'm gonna be going live, and yeah, man, I'm gonna be tapping in with y'all, man, a lot more. You know, I don't want to draw this video out too long. Like I say, this is just my this the get back video. You know what I mean? I'm still getting back familiar with doing lives and all that. I know I'm looking kind of wild, just twisting my hair up and shit. But yeah, man, this the get back video. And yeah, man, like I say, Kanye and Boosie is really no comparison when you talk about them two as artists. I salute both of them men uh, for what they have brought to the culture. But Boosie, man, you might have to eat a piece of humble pie on this one, my guy. You know what I mean? You might have to eat you a piece of humble pie, man. You know, but like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. I'm gonna be touching on a lot of different topics and bringing y'all a lot of, I'm gonna interject my opinion on what's going on in the world, in the culture. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's lit. You know what I mean? It's definitely lit. So salute and till next time. You know what I mean? I'm out.